ನಿಮಗೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬಂದ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೇನ್ ತೊಂದರೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
That is the best way of online, coaching.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ತಾರೆ ಆಡಿಯೋ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಬಂದ್
ಮಾಡಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸರ್ದು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸರ್.
ರೈಟ್, ಆಸ್ ಯು ವಿಶ್. ಎಸ್,
ಬರ್ತಾರ ಸರ್ ಅವರು?
ರೈಟ್. ಓಕೆ.
Impact of climate change. On transgenic crops. Crop vis-a-vis. Insect pest. Insect pest and their management.
Right, Satya, you want to start?
Sir, we'll start, sir. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Share ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್. ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
Okay. Is that okay?
Waiting sir, still. ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್. PPT ಶೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿ.
Is that okay?
ಸರ್. Okay. ಸ್ಲೈಡ್ ಮೋಡ್ನಾಗೆ ಇಡಿ ಸರ್. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the program. Dr. A.J. Sreenivas, sir, and all the participants, welcome to the program. And good afternoon to all of you. And today's topic, impact of climate change on transgenic crops, vis-a-vis insect pest and their management, is going to be engaged by Dr. A.J. Sreenivas, sir. And the first and the foremost is that I would like to say, Dr. A.J. Sreenivas has been my senior. So when I was pursuing my post-graduation studies, and when we look at his profile, so he has received international postdoctoral training on conservation, agriculture and climate change in international maize and wheat experiment center, Summit, Mexico. And he also did his postdoctoral research from the 2008 to 2009 at the University of Nottingham, United Kingdom, under the Commonwealth Fellowship. And Dr. A.J. Sreenivas, sir, has completed his post-graduation PhD in agriculture entomology from the University of Agricultural Sciences, Dharwad. And Dr. Sreenivas, sir, also did his MSc in entomology from the US, Dharwad. And for his PhD degree, he has secured the gold medal of the department. And Dr. A.J. Sreenivas, sir, has completed his undergraduation from Raichur, which was an affiliate of US, Dharwad during that period. And to his credit, Dr. A.J. Sreenivas, sir, has several academic achievements and the awards. And the first and the foremost is University Gold Medal, first rank in the PhD degree. And he has also been the recipient of Best Young Scientist of the Year 2005 award, which was conferred by the National Environmental Science Academy in New Delhi. And Dr. A.J. Sreenivas, sir, has been a recipient of Ajra Young Scientist Award 2010, presented by the Association of Applied Geological Research, CRRI, Cuttack. And sir has also been the recipient of the Research Incentive Award during the year 2014, and which was conferred by US Raichur. And Dr. A.J. Sreenivas, sir, has also secured the Dr. Vasantraj Day-8 Award 2016 for significant contribution in the field of plant protection. And sir has also been the recipient of Green Transport Technology of the Year 2000 Award 2016 for outstanding contribution to the conservation of environment. So Dr. Sreenivas, sir, has also been the recipient recipient of the Best Oral Presentation Presentation Award, and Sir has also received Best Poster Prize Award. So for his research paper, and Dr. A.J. Sreenivas has also been the recipient of Sri Totla Ragabardi Memorial Gold Medal Award for the year 2016 and 18 from the Plant Protection Association of India, Hyderabad, for his contribution in the field of plant protection. And Sreenivas sir has also been the recipient of Outstanding Contribution to the Science of 2019 Award, which was received from the Dr. Vasantraj David, a renowned Vasantraj David Foundation from Chennai. Sir has also been the recipient of Research Incentive Award 2018 given by the US Raichur during the 11th Foundation Day. And Sir has also been the recipient of Dr. S.S. Mishra Lifetime Achievement Award during the year 2020. And Sir has also received the Nagama Dattatreya Rao Desai Cash Prize State Award 2019 and 20. And Sir has also received Research Incentive Award 2019, which was conferred by US Raichur. And for his credit, Dr. Sreenivas sir has been the leader for 8 technologies, and he has been the co-leader for 16 technologies that were released. And Sir has been the participant and the leader for several of the international seminars and symposia and the conference, and a participant also for the 37 in number, and lead invited lectures in the conferences, seminars, symposia, training 26 in number. And Sir has attended the 8 webinars, and Dr. Sreenivas sir training programs workshop organized to his credit are many in number. To quote few, the first is the ICR sponsored Raichur School on the integrated pest management in major irrigated crops in TBP area, and he has been a course director for the model training course in the eco-friendly management practices. ICR sponsored winter school on the quality seed production, processing and marketing, and the skill development training and production and protection aspects of the important agriculture and horticulture crops for unemployed rural youth for employability. And the next one is the Karnataka Science and Technology Academy, a skill development training for the production and the protection aspects of the important agriculture and horticulture crops for unemployed rural youths for employability. And the other one is the model training course on the knowledge development for extension personnel about impact of climate change through participatory approach, skill development training on production and production aspects of the important agriculture and horticulture crops for unemployed rural youths for employability. One-day workshop on developing statistical methods for insect pests and disease pest forecasting under the DST, Department of Science and Technology, ICRISAT collaboration, on climate change research for plant protection, pest and disease management for the climate change adoption. And the other one is the training program on the production and utilization of biocontrol agents for sustainable agriculture. And the next one is the off-campus collaborative training program on knowledge development for extension personnel about impact of climate change through participatory approach organized jointly by the US Raichur and managed Hyderabad. And Sir has also been the organizing coordinator for the national conference on arid fruits, a way forward for scientific production and nutritional security. And Sir has been the organizing secretary for the one-day training program on responsible use of crop protection products, jointly organized by University of Agricultural Sciences Raichur and Coromandel International Limited Secunderabad, and Azra International Conference. So Sir has been the organizing secretary, and so the title was the Frontier Research in Applied Geology and Insect Pest Management Strategies, a way forward for food and nutritional security. And Sir has handled several important externally funded ad hoc projects, and they are totally several. So to note a few of them, the status, the first and foremost is the status of insect pests and diseases in direct seeded rice and a promotion of DSR in TBP Coromandel area. So this was actually funded by the PI Industries Limited, which was amounting to the 55 lakhs. And the second one is the impact of climate change and agricultural crops of Hyderabad, Karnataka area, and this was 50 lakhs. And the other one is the evaluation of the specialized pheromone and lure application technology SPALT against the pink bollworm on cotton fruit borer and fruit borer on the brinjal and a pin burn on tomato, which was amounted to the 52 lakhs, over 52 lakhs in fact. And the pest and disease management for climate change adoption, this was amounted to the over 81 lakh rupees. And sir has also handled the sustainable intensification of rice follows in the command area and their carbon footprint estimation, and this was funded by Indian Council of Agriculture Research, New Delhi, and this was amounting to the 35 lakh rupees, and development of protocols for procurement, safe storage, and to the outturn of the major pulses. And this again was this was funded by Department of Consumer Affairs, Government of India, New Delhi, and this was amounting to over 32 lakh rupees. And sir has been the member for several of the research academies and societies, and they are totally 16 in number. And sir has published the 5 books in the local languages and written 2 books. One is the written 2 books in the international level, like the climate change and agriculture scenario, and the climate change and crop protection. And sir has been instrumental in the 6 book chapters, and to his credit, Dr. A.J. Sreenivas sir has the 127 research papers of international repute and research notes, 26 in number, and present in international and international symposia. So that were 117, and the lead lectures in symposia and the conference is 24 in number, and the Kannada papers are 65, English 15, English in the 4 is 20, chapters in the books 6, books in Kannada 4, yes, written totally, and the books written by individuals and printed by the publishers 2 in number. Agroecosystem, that is the agroecosystem analysis IPM package for sugarcane, tobacco, mustard, rapeseed, and turmeric, citrus, banana, garlic, ginger, and that is the profile of Dr. A.J. Sreenivas sir. And now I would request Dr. A.J. Sreenivas sir to take the charge and for the next proceedings. Sir, please, welcome to the program.
Okay. Thank you, Satya, for that the marathon, the biodata. So probably that itself took some kind of the session, like it was something like a session.
Because you have very elastic career, sir. That's the reason that why I just wanted to introduce all.
No, it's nothing actually. Okay, thank you, Satya, once again, and I also thank you for the excellent opportunity given to me for presenting my experience on climate change, which I am doing it for the past 5 years. Okay, and in fact, I also congratulate Satya for taking such an initiative to organize this online the national conference, national webinar. So I should once again congratulate you, Satya.
Thank you, sir.
And I hope many more such events to happen, because that brings a laurels to the institution. Institution is our, we means institutions. It is one another same. So as a credit to the institution, probably if one can work, and it will take the person up. Okay, so that's what, with a few words, let me start my presentation. Is it audible clearly?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Loud and clear, sir. It is. You can.
Okay, fine. It is visible also, right?
Of course.
Okay, so participants, if you have any doubts or any kind of obstructions, kindly stop me at any point. Okay, so let me know your doubts. If you are not following, kindly stop at any point of time. Right. So with this, let me welcome you all for my presentation on impact of climate change on transgenics. Once the transgenics get affected or altered, then what happens to our herbivores which are dependent on these transgenics? And of course, I will also tell you, taking 1 or 2 examples of the BT cotton, which we have done it, and also the mitigation or the management of those insects. Of course, when it comes to management, it is not the specialized management which happens due to climate change, the routine way of management, but one novelty of management which I have did it, which I will share it in the couple of the forthcoming slides. Okay, let me, this is my actually the baby, Climate Change Study Center. And of course, it's not exaggeration that my center is one of the state of art, which is almost 4th or 5th in the position of entire South India, where a university is having a separate center of climate change is one such that is in US, Raichur. So, in fact, the credit goes to my almighty institute, my earlier vice chancellors. They have given me this opportunity. The moment I took the charge, I realized that there must be one center. Then I brought the funding from RKVY and I started constructing this building. This building costed me 40 lakhs. And of course, so as of now, we might have spent almost 5 crores to build infrastructure, which is a very, very beautifully funded, beautifully infrastructured. And in fact, I am getting some collaborative projects. One such collaborative is DST led by ICRISAT, worth of 82 lakhs for 5 years. Right. So let me talk to you about what is climate change. Probably for entomology guys, it's a little new thing. You might have heard what is climate change. In fact, climate change is actually, it's a summation of the changes in the abiotic factor which has happened over the long period of time. I repeat this. A climate change is nothing but a summation or the average of the changes in the abiotic factors, mainly temperature, then carbon dioxide, maybe you can say wind, rainfall, whatsoever. So mainly in climate change to happen, it is the temperature and carbon dioxide are the two culprits which are more important for the climate change to happen. So this is as per intergovernmental international panel on climate change, intergovernmental panel on climate change, which is located at Geneva. Okay, the headquarters is at Geneva. In fact, what are the causes for climate change to happen? So global warming, what is global warming? As the name itself indicates, it's the increase in the Earth's average temperature, Earth's surface temperature. Increase in the Earth's surface temperature is called as global warming. So, in other words, global warming leads to climate change. So, what is the cause for this global warming to happen, leading to climate change? Is that natural events, maybe volcanic eruptions, solar variations, Earth's orbital changes. And of course, for the natural events to happen, we do not have any control over. We means, as a human being, we do not have any control over this. Which are going to happen, we do not have any control. But what is important is that man-made causes have really brought more climate change to happen than actually due to natural events. So the man-made activities is burning of fossil fuels. One such the best example is burning of fossil fuel is for energy generation. Okay, the electrical energy generation. So that is the prime cause. Plus the methane emission from the paddy field, if it comes to agriculture, it is a methane which is a one such culprit which is emitted from the anaerobic process from the paddy fields, and of course unscientific way of the cattle raising, or maybe unscientific way of the what you call the decomposition of cow dung or whatever the waste, animal waste. Then of course deforestation. In fact, deforestation is indirectly, it has made the global warming to happen. That's because if at all the plants were there, that much of carbon dioxide they might have taken back. Okay, they might have removed the carbon dioxide which is existed in the environment. Otherwise, if the deforestation was done, or if it is done, then probably that much of carbon dioxide is accumulated. So that is what indirectly deforestation is causing for the global warming. So I told you global warming is increase in the average Earth's temperature over the years. Okay, then how exactly this global warming or the climate change happens? So the main causes is the greenhouse gases like GHGs, like carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide. These are the major culprits. So in fact, the sunlight, that's a prime energy for photosynthesis to happen. The sun, once the light is emitted, straight away, the some amount of light will be get absorbed by the plants, okay, on the earth. and remaining some part of the light will be reflected back. This reflected rays or the sunlight, it has to go back in the sense when it is reflected back, these gases which are there, gases which I told you, carbon dioxide, methane and nitrous oxide, which are little heavier than air. I repeat, the specific gravity of this is little heavier than air, hence these gases are get suspended in the air. So this incident light, upon hitting the earth surface, it has to go back, but this reflected rays or the sunlight, it will be get absorbed by these suspended gases, which means absorbed means what? Once these gases they absorb this reflected light, they will hold it, they will increase the temperature. That's what. Once they hold it, once they increase the surface environmental temperature, that actually causes warming of the globe. This is what it is going to cause. And of course, global warming is one such the cause that leads to what is called as climate change to happen. Okay, so this is what it is going to. And of course, then sometime natural gases also like water vapor is also one such. I told you carbon dioxide, methane gas, ozone, nitrous oxide, these are. Along with that, synthetic gases like chlorofluorocarbons, hydrofluorocarbons, perfluorocarbons, sulfur, hexafluorides. These are gases which are of minor importance. But three culprits, three gases which makes a global warming to happen is carbon dioxide, which is to the tune of 70%, and nitrous oxide, which is to the tune of 7%, and methane is to the tune of 23%. Okay, so this is the three gases which are normally going to cause a global warming to happen. In fact, if you look at the sector-wise, which sector emits more of the gases leading to what is called as global warming and climate change, is the first to come is energy sector, which is almost 26% of the carbon dioxide, or these three gases maybe, mainly carbon dioxide emitted is from the energy sector. That is mainly because of the coal burning. Then the next best or the next in the order of the carbon dioxide production or greenhouse gases production is industry, right? So industries, which includes so many things. It includes even our agro industries also, right? From agro industries, several industries, they can able to produce to the extent of 19.4%. Then another is forestry. Forestry, it is not because of afforestation, in the sense it is because of removal, deforestation, indirectly making that much carbon dioxide to accumulate in the environment. That's what 17.4.